How do Spunk Bubbles? Welcome back to Immersion Gaming and to part 1 of House of Ashes, which is the third game in the Dark Pictures Anthology. So I'm just going to get on with introduction video thing then, and then we'll get straight on with a brief description of the game and we'll get straight into part 1 of House of Ashes. Right then peeps, welcome back to Immersion Gaming and, like I said, to part 1 of House of Ashes. Now, so as I was saying to you, this is the third game in the 4 games of the Dark Pictures Anthology. I am really looking forward to playing part 4, which I've now got. So we're ready to go on that. All we need to do is bang this one out, enjoy this one because it is a really good game, but then we can crack on with playing the latest one that's just come out, which it does look really scary, I've got to admit. It looks really good. Yeah, so House of Ashes. This one is set in it's in Iraq basically. I found out, not Afghanistan like I thought. It's Iraq, and it's at the back end of the Gulf War, so the Saddam Hussein Gulf War issue. Basically what we play is we play a team of soldiers that are going in looking for weapons of mass destruction, which they never found in real life, did they? But in this, that's what we're doing. We're going looking for weapons of mass destruction, whilst looking for them weapons and still fighting against the few pockets of resistance that were left. I think they fall down a hole, or they unhole a cave or something like that, fall into it, and it's basically an old Sumerian temple. From what I've heard, it's based on the story of the kingdom of Akkad, I think it was called, Kingdom of Akkad, which was during the reign of Akkad Sin, which must be a Sumerian king, basically an old Sumerian king. And it's based upon like Sumerian mythology and stuff like that. I'm not going to say too much because obviously you're going to watch it and you're going to see it for yourself. I think from what I've heard as well, it touches on the story of Akkad, which again I don't know what that is. It must be a book or a story of real life events that were supposed to have happened back in Sumerian mythology or something like that. It's called the story of Akkad. So it's supposed to touch upon that and be based loosely on that. Much in the same way as all the other games that we've played in the Dark Pictures Anthology, so Man of Medan and Little Hope. It's an interactive horror game, multiple choice, multiple different storylines in it. There's a big focus on relationships with the other characters in the game and stuff like that. So again, you get like character traits, whether they're nasty or whether they're forceful, or you know what I mean. You just get character traits all through it as well, which I haven't really took much notice of when I've uploaded the other games, because I don't think they're that relevant as in uploading stories for you guys to watch like films. So I haven't really kept stopping and pausing it and letting see what character traits each character's got, because I just don't think it's relevant for you guys as an audience watching it like a film. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it might be something you're interested in if you're playing the game yourself and you want to see what a character trait a certain character has got, so that you know how to react to them or how to deal with them. But I think as in just telling the story for you guys to watch, it's just not relevant at all, and I don't want to waste time doing that and making the videos any longer than what they already are. What else? Yeah, so basically in the game, like I said, they find this old Sumerian temple, and there's something down there, basically. I'm not going to say what, because I ain't got a clue what it is. I can't even remember. Like, I don't even know if I finished this game, to be honest. I can't remember. But I certainly can't remember all that went on in it, apart from what the story was loosely based on. And these little pockets of resistance that they were fighting against, they end up in this Sumerian temple too. So I don't know if they fell down at all or whatever. But they end up having to join forces with your guys to beat whatever it is that they're fighting against, or whatever's trying to kill them. So it is quite a good story as it goes. And to be fair, it did get the best of the 3 games rating. You know what I mean? And they did say that to you anyway. I said they got better as they went along, which in my opinion they did. I mean, I think Little Hope, the one that we just played, were miles better than Medan. Although Medan wasn't a crap game by any means, do you know what I mean? But I just think that they got better as they went along. Obviously, they're going to get better though, because time passes. They've already learned a lot from making the first game, so then the second game is going to be better. It's got to be, hasn't it? Because they're going to learn things from making the first game. So then that only makes sense then that the third game would be better than the second game. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, in my opinion, and in the opinion of all the reviews I read and stuff like that, they did get better as they went along. So if you liked the previous 2, then there's no reason why you shouldn't like this. What else did I need to say? Oh, so it came out for... Oh, sorry. Yeah, it came out for the PS4, the PS5, the Xbox One, the Xbox X, the Xbox S, and the PC, all at the same time this time. Like the other 2 came out in like 2019 and 2020, and then they got re-released in 2022 for the later generation of consoles. Whereas this one, because it came out when the later generation had already been released, they all came out at the same time, and they came out in October 2021. So it's only a year old. What else? Oh, it was developed again, just like the other ones, by Supermassive Games, and it was published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. This one is supposed to be a little bit longer than the other 2. The other 2 were rated for like 4.5 hours. I managed to get, what, 6 videos out of Little Hope, and I think that's just because I diver a bit and stop and tell you guys certain things and stuff like that. So it all adds up when you play it over 4 hours, all them little breaks in it. Obviously took it a bit longer and we got 6 out of it. Well, 5.5, because the 6th one were only like half an hour long. What else? So yeah, sorry, this one is rated to be like 5 or 6 hours long. So based on how long it took to play Little Hope, we might get 7 videos out of this one, 7 or 8, I don't know. We'll see as we go along, obviously. It depends on how long I take and how much I diver this time. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what much more I can say really. I mean, I don't want to say too much because obviously you're going to watch it, so I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil the story for you. And I can't remember, to be honest. I only know of what I've read. I mean, I'll show you a couple of reviews that I've read from like the bigger game forums and stuff like that, the game sites, which we'll get now by the magic of TV. So let's have a look. So the reception of it says House of Ashes received mixed or average reviews from critics and generally favourable reviews from users. According to Metacritic, it was widely regarded as Anthology's best game yet, which is what I was saying, they got better. It's Anthology's best game yet, upon its release, and as an improvement over the previous 2 entries, with a few reviews calling it a step in the right direction for the Anthology. And the reason they're saying a step in the right direction is because 1 and 2 did get a few bad reviews in saying that it wasn't as good as it could have been had it been written properly. Do you know what I mean? So that's why they're saying it's a step in the right direction, because they think that this, by the time they got to the 3rd one, they'd worked a lot of crap out and they took it in the right direction. So yeah, the characters of House of Ashes were the subject of commentary from many critics. One of the protagonists, Salim, received widespread praise from the audiences. So these are the reviews from the different sites. So we've got Rachel Weller from Games Radar. She wrote that some of the characters felt like good impressions of human beings, citing Salim as the character she really wanted to save. So Richard Wakeling from GameSpot commented that the developers did an excellent job at making Salim a sympathetic character and cited his character dynamics as being the game's best and most poignant moments. Jordan DeVore from Destructoid agreed and considered him as the most likeable and relatable of the cast, and he also calls Salim the most pragmatic due to his willingness to put aside conflicts in order to escape from the temple. So that's based on what I was saying to you about how the 2 warring sides had to come together and work together to beat whatever this thing is that's trying to kill them. Tom Ori from VJ247 thought that Salim stood out from the rest of the cast due to his backstory and personality. So basically repeating what the others have said. Cass Marshall from Polygon added that Salim's character motivation of returning home to his son throughout the story, his enormous vampire kill count, and his relationship with Jason was what made him stand out. His enormous vampire kill card. I can vaguely remember the game, but I don't remember vampires. I might be wrong, I don't know, but I don't see how vampires would fit in with Sumerian mythology either, but hey, I'm just going on what I'm saying here. We'll see for ourselves, won't we? But yeah, so that's what they had to say about it, all the big game sites like GameSpot and that. So it got a pretty good write-up. And as you've seen there, everyone mentions this Saddam. So obviously he's one of the soldiers or whatever from the little pockets of that we had to team up with to get out of there, do you know what I mean? So yeah, what more can I say? Let's get into it and let you see for yourself and let's see what you think about it. As always, if you guys want to show your appreciation for the work that goes into making these vids, all you have to do, as always, like I tell you, is just like the video, put some comments on, give some feedback or whatever, and most of all, take a couple of seconds out just to smash that subscribe button. Like I tell you every time, it costs nothing, doesn't cost you a penny, doesn't do anything to your YouTube whatsoever. All it does is put my channel into your favourites. It takes you a couple of seconds to do, but it really, really helps us out here at Immersion Gaming. And as I've told you before, all it's going to do is make this channel grow a hell of a lot quicker than how long it will take to grow otherwise. You know what I mean? It just means that it will open the doors for much better things and allow much better content for the channel. So yeah, that's it. Other than that, I'm sorry as well if I'm speaking a bit funny because I've just had a tooth out, that cracked tooth that I had that's giving me abscess. I've just had it took out, I can't bother with it anymore. So yeah, so I feel it's a bit weird because I've got a gap there and it's like getting sort of a lisp or something because I've got a gap in my teeth, but I am going to get a new one put in. So yeah, other than that, peeps, thank you for joining me. Thanks for sitting and listening to me waffle on before we get back to the actual game itself. And I hope you enjoy the game as much as I think you're gonna, because it is really good. So take care of yourself, peeps. Thanks for joining me, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye. So yeah, as you've just seen the intro video that I did this aft, we're finally here. House of Ashes, part 1. As I also informed you, I want to get this one done because the next one that I've already got ready is the newest one that only got released like last week, that I'm dying to play, which is Devil in Me. So yeah, we'll get this one done and enjoyed because it is a really good game, but then we can crack on with the newest one. So as I told you in the intro, this one is at the back end of the Gulf War when they got Saddam and they were still looking for the weapons of mass destruction. So you know what era we're in. As always, peeps, my advice to you before we crack on is to wear headphones if you've got them, because like I tell you every time, it adds so much more to the immersion, especially if you've got a decent pair of over-ear headphones, which is what I use, and I have them on like 100% because I want to hear every little bit, every little creak, every little door opening, and I can hear which direction it's coming from because I use Dolby Atmos, so it's a full 360 soundstage. I can hear exactly where the sounds are coming from like you would in real life, so I know where to turn round to, or you know what I mean. And it just adds so much, it just properly immerses you in the game. For those that haven't got Atmos, and if you're watching this on a PC, if you right click on the speaker icon down on the right hand side of the taskbar, right click on it, and there should be an option there in that menu that you get to enable Sonic, Windows Sonic for headphones or something it's called, and that's pretty much the same as Atmos, where it's a full 360 soundstage and helps with the surround sound on that. So if you right click on that and enable that, that is much better. Again, it just adds to it. See how you listen to it. I'm just trying to help you with getting even more immersed. Even in ear headphones, are still better than speakers, but the over-ear ones are just that much better, I believe. And that Windows Sonic for headphones, I'd even leave it on anyway. Even if you're watching films or listening to music, it's still a better surround sound for headphones than just your normal standard. So yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's crack straight on and get into the House of Ashes, and let's see how this story goes. New story. Yeah, we'll keep it on normal. I ain't going on lethal and I ain't going on easy. We'll just keep it on normal. Oh, I'm scared now. Now we're here, I'm scared. It's Sumerian monsters are gonna get me. For they have sound the wind, they shall reap the whirlwind. Hosea 8:7. Every choice has a consequence. Some decisions save lives, but some end them. Oh, Horatio, I knew him well. Ooh. Well. Ooh. What the hell? That's a nice start, isn't it? Some Three Stooges. Heads lined up on table. Oh, so we're in the Sumerian times first then. Probably just to set the stance of what's going on.
No! I don't want to die!
Silence! Your words are meaningless here. Your blood will pay the debt our king demands. Your sacrifice will lift his curse from our land.
Here we go, it's sacrifices.
General Barato, forgive me, my lord. The king demands your urgent presence.
The gods smile on you. For now. Take this one back to his cell. I'll deal with him later.
Nice.
You're in luck, Gutian.
Luck? No. No luck for these dogs.
Guessing he's executioner then, the king's executioner.
General, we should leave this place. The king, his madness threatens to swallow us all. This temple is cursed.
I'd rather die in this cursed house than perish to the
What's
plague
that on
and
his
famine
beard?
out there.
They're like beard armour.
We have our orders, Captain.
Oh yeah. There's not worse than being stabbed in beard. You definitely got to protect that with armour. Not down for beard stabbings.
The moon god sent you to destroy my kingdom. I know it, girl. I see everything.
Oh, here we go. Another
Look
head case.
around you. Is this hall not famous enough for my mistakes? Do the gods not bask in its glory? The Gutians are coming, General. The moon god sends an army to destroy us.
Moon
I shall
god.
muster our forces immediately.
Good.
Hellfire.
And what news from below?
There are hundreds of prisoners, my king. Their sacrifice will take time.
Time is no longer in our hands. No matter. The blood of this army will nourish the sands. The sacrifice will be fulfilled. Starting with this one.
So he's killing hundreds of his own people for some blood
Tell me, General,
sacrifice to lift
does
the
she
curse.
remind you of anyone?
What the hell?
My king?
Do you not see a hint of your own daughter in her? What age would she have been now?
18.
18. What a tragedy this plague has been. Kill her.
Should we keep her alive?
My king, would it not be wise to keep the girl alive? She's an enemy scout. We could learn the Gutian's plans.
No. Every drop of blood brings us closer to salvation. She must die.
What a weirdo. Oh! at him, big hard man. Kicking an 18-year-old girl. Go on. Oh, I'm guessing we've got to do this then. It's part of the tutorial, I've got no choice. Ooh. Wow. Look at him clapping, the little weirdo. I should have thrown it at you. Straight through your friggin' mask. Freak. Thing is, shit like this actually happened. They used to do it in Mayans, used to do it as well. Human sacrifices. In bloodletting and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. Oh. Head cleaner. It's not enough to just stab him. You gotta friggin' behead him as well. There you go, sire. You satisfied now? Another needless friggin' slaughter. Of your own subjects. What a great history we've got as a species. Go on, lad. You know, that was lucky, wasn't it? Come on, pull him right, pull his leg through, back. Straight in nuts. Oh! Straight chin. Some of that screw. Quite impressive though. I mean, look at that size of that temple that they built back in them days as well, with no machinery or out like that. Same as pyramids and Mayan ruins and stuff. Shows you as a species what we are capable of without technology. You know what I mean? Just brute force, human frigging strength and ingenuity. We always use it to slaughter each other. See, they did that a lot as well. Mayans used to do that. Place the temples and stuff so that the summer solstice sun shone through because they believed it meant something. Oh no, it's a eclipse. That would have meant even more probably to them. I bet that scared the shit out of them though. That's what's woke the frigging demons or whatever they are up then. That's a nice necklace, isn't it?
Gods give me strength.
Oh friggin' hell, they've all been slaughtered. Who's done that? Because I don't think the war's made it in here yet. Or the battle that's going on outside. It must be monsters or whatever. Well, at least they killed King. Glad about that. Probably saved thousands more lives by him dying in head case. still fighting when that's going on outside door. Nothing else.
Help me, Gutian!
Yeah, how about working together? You know, you got a common cause now.
What is out there? What have you Arcadians done to unleash such force?
We've been cursed. Our king has cursed us all. We thought you were the demons. We were wrong.
Very wrong. Those are
My king sacked the temple at Nippur. He builds this temple to call for forgiveness. But the gods don't listen.
And now he too is silent.
Yeah, good.
Even my daughter's death couldn't wake me to the truth. I followed a fool into the abyss.
Don't let his ruin become ours. This is your temple. What can we do?
Run like fuck.
There is a way out through the catacombs.
You think I should trust you?
You ain't got much choice really, mate, have you? What are you going to do, walk out that way? Come on, be an eye careful at clocks.
Help me with this.
The old button tap. Oh, there's heartbeat things in this. You know, no, I hate them things. As you know, if you've watched any of others.
Follow me. There is a way out through the tomb.
Tomb?
Yes.
Look at all the flies.
For the builders when they're done. Come.
So that's where hot bodies go then, down that pit, I'm guessing. And when he's frigging slaughtered them all. Oh, here we go. Heartbeat. Best part of the game. See, they're nice and easy at the beginning. Not like that when you get in game though. People start frigging dying because of them. Oh, what's going on? Not enough that you give me one, I have to do two.
Just a rat.
Look at all blood on top. Floor's red. That many people have been slaughtered down there.
For nothing.
That's sort of shit that causes
They died in
curse.
vain. What a mad king.
Fucking thousands dying. Oh! Bet it stinks down there. Can you imagine stench of death down there? Look at it all. Just all claret everywhere. I guess that's where they chuck them all. That's why it's full of flies or whatever it is. Look at it all, look. All that. So did they fall down from above then or something? Or did he just put them on shelves there? I'm guessing they just put them there then. It's all like mulch. Look at it. Unfortunately, I don't speak hieroglyph, so Sumerian hieroglyph.
We are cursed by our own actions.
Why did your king raid the temple?
Same story that history has taught us. For gold, for glory.
For greed.
Yeah, greed. That's exactly why. That's the Achilles heel of every frigging part of human race, and it's always about greed. People not frigging satisfied with what they've got, always wanting more than everyone else. or to prevent others having anything at all. It's disgusting. So I guess in this one then, much in the same way as Medan we had pictures, in Little Oak we had postcards, and now in this one we have stone tablets. Same thing, it's all premonitions, isn't it? And instead of a LED torch or like that, like we had in Little Oak, now we've got a frigging a flaming torch. But that's only in this bit. I'm guessing in the part where we're in the Gulf War back in present day, then obviously we'll probably have normal torches. I don't think we'll be still walking around with flaming sticks too. In 2003 or whatever it was. Right, let's do this shit.
Here, help me with this.
Something's going to happen here.
You first.
We're safe down here.
You first.
I wouldn't trust him either. Old execution Eddie. Switch
What is this that adorns you?
The history of Gutian. You Akkadians fought hard to destroy our people. But mark my words, our story has just begun. How do we get out of here alive?
We help each other. That's what we do.
The enemy of my enemy.
Is a friend.
We help each other.
That saying in that old, 2,200 odd years before Christ. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I don't think they'll be saying that saying back then.
What was that? How many ways into this tomb?
We're not alone down here.
Clearly not. Someone slaughtered King, obviously. Oh, great. I don't want to touch it now. What are these things? Old snake bollocks. That's what you call a fucking trouser snake. Let's do it.
Over here.
Oh shit. Oh shit, shit. Here we go. Oh no. Look at the size of them fucking hands. And claws. Wow. Get the fuck out of there now. Wow. Great, door's locked.
It's coming!
I know.
Akkadian!
There's no escape. Our only hope is to stand together.
No! If we both run,
Then we both die.
No better run.
Ready your sword.
Where are you gonna run? Fight. I'm not gonna betray him, am I? Hell, there's only us two left. Need each other. Go on. Whack him. Yeah, have some of that. Oh, big fuck's sake. Oh, ooh, that was close. Go on. Slash the cunt. Get it up. Old soft ass. He ran off and left him. Oh, you're joking me. He just ran off and straight left him. Dirty bastard. Oh no, now you're fucked anyway. So you fucked. You were damned anyway, weren't you? Nothing you can do about it. I love this song.
Won't you spare me over till another year?
Here he is, old storyteller. You should remember us this time because I've left Little Hope installed. So it should recognise that we've seen him before and it should remember that he knows us sort of thing. Whereas I'd already uninstalled Man of Medan when I played Little Hope.
Well, what is this that I can't see with the ceilings getting over me? Well, I am still, none can excel. I open the door to heaven and hell. Too late to farewell. My soul is tuned, so keep me well. As long as God in heaven dwells, your soul shall scream in
You teeter on the edge of an abyss.
Yes, we do.
Your survival depends on the choices you make. They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown. Will you find the path to salvation,
Probably not.
or be lost in the darkness forever?
Yeah, I guess so. That's probably what's
Let
going
me
to happen.
speak plainly. You're about to make some difficult decisions.
For a change.
Decisions that will affect the lives of others. How those decisions play out will become clear over time. It's good to see you again. You're probably keen to get started. Let us not dally any longer.
See, he does remember. Good to see
As
you
you
again.
are aware, I am the curator, the custodian of texts. My purpose is to keep a record of everything you do, every decision or mistake you make. This is my repository. It's filled with untold
What?
stories. Stories about friends
See,
and enemies.
I knew there was something about
loyalty and betrayal, life and death.
I thought it were like death. The Reaper or
Understand
something.
that I am not here to help you. Although I have been known to bend the rules from time to time.
Whose rules? The
To
devil's.
descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave. Or extremely foolish.
Yeah, definitely foolish.
Perhaps there is more to you than meets the eye.
Oh, there is, me old cock. Definitely.
Let me give you a few words of advice. Throughout the story, you will encounter certain pictures. Pictures which allude to possible outcomes. I suggest you pay attention to their meaning. It could foreshadow a future best avoided. But alas, sands of time have run out for us. We'll meet again soon to see how you fared. Or failed.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Curator. And here we are, in bonny old Iraq. 2003. Looking for weapons of mass destruction. Jockeys. Confident and intolerant.
Colonel, good trip?
Eric King, rational and insecure.
Not particularly. Welcome to Camp Slayer. You're early.
Apologies for arriving early.
Apologies for arriving early, Lieutenant. Things are moving fast.
I hear you, Colonel. Glad to have you on board.
Might as well be
Techs
nice.
are ready
and
for your
polite.
presentation. As soon as we get word from the CEO, we're good to go.
Don't cost out, does it?
You should read this.
Oh, look, it's Taylor.
Didn't you hear? There's a
No.
new king in the castle.
Looks that way.
She didn't die then.
You are?
She's a soldier now. This is my assistant.
This is my assistant, Clarice Stokes.
Dr. Clarice Stokes.
Kolchak. First Lieutenant Kolchak.
I've noticed that they
Wow.
use the same actors in all the
room.
games. I mean, it makes sense cost-wise, rather than hiring different actors for every episode, every part, every game. Probably got a bulk deal and got them to do the whole lot. Oh, bit of nookie going on.
What's up, Marine? Can't you keep up?
Rachel King, commanding abrasive. Wait a minute, so is she his wife then? He were king as well, him that's just arrived. Nick K, defensive and romantic.
This could be our last time together, Rachel.
See, that's him out of
After what happened at the checkpoint,
Medan.
I thought I was done.
The guy that was
These last few weeks,
that also had
lifted me
a
up.
missus in Medan.
I don't know where I'd be without you.
Alright, get a room. Been slobbering all each other.
Rachel King,
Colonel King has arrived on base, ma'am. He's en route to the briefing room.
I'll be there in 5.
Is it her
Fuck,
husband?
it's him. He's early.
Your husband, you mean?
Oh yeah, it is. So what's going on then?
Don't you think it's about time you came clean?
Yeah? Instead of boning your
Put your
frigging
clothes back on. Straighten up.
your underlings.
Hey, Rachel, are you gonna tell him about us or what? You and Eric have been apart for a year.
Oh,
Whatever
so
you
the
had,
split.
It's
Yeah.
gotta be over.
That's alright then, they're apart. I'll find a way to tell him.
Baby, I just don't think this is the right time.
That's bullshit. There's never a right time.
Oh, shut up, beefing.
Soon, Nick. I promise. Soon.
I'll see you at the briefing.
You will. With her husband.
Shit.
U.S. Marines, sir! Hoorah! Guess one of them two will give her that then.
You'll have to excuse the noise and disorder. We're just getting the base set up. Blows my mind. Only a few weeks ago, Saddam was living it up in here.
So it's Saddam's palace.
Down in candy bars while some poor bastard clipped his toenails.
Oof.
Nice image.
If only you could see the state of this place now. Makes me smile. We got the CIA, we got the Army, the Marines, DIA, the Air Force. Hey, everyone's invited.
Well, they made a mess of his,
Piece of history.
made a mess of
God
his
bless
palace, didn't
America.
they? That's what pisses me off as well, though. You see, a lot of them countries over there that are in a mess, right? It's all down to corruption and greed. I mean, look how Saddam were living in a lap of luxury, while everyone else around him, his own people and that, were starving and living in frigging mud huts. It's disgusting. It's absolutely fucking disgusting, and that's why. That's the trouble. Why them undeveloped countries are like that. That's why they're undeveloped. Because some few live like frigging kings, and rest of countries go without. The rest of people, sorry, country go without.
see you, old man. Keep busting out those reps.
Hey, come join me. Maybe I'll teach you things.
Oh, look, it's old elbows
Later.
out of
Yeah,
Man of
company.
Medan
Yeah.
that kept
This here would like to watch me
pushing
get my
Fliss
sweat
about.
on, huh? You wanna spot me, little lady?
Can see you just fine from here, thanks.
Ignore Corporal Merwin. He lacks social skills.
I guess every unit has its resident jackass.
Sergeant K. This is Lieutenant Colonel Kane. Just taking him down to the briefing room.
Yeah, gotta go get prepped.
I'll see you in there, Marine. So what's his malfunction?
He's boning your wife,
Nick
that's
ain't
his.
been himself lately. We got caught up in a shooting a few weeks back. Civilian ate a bullet. Nick took it hard.
Is he combat ready?
He's a big boy, sir. He's ready.
Who's ready?
Damn, Joey, they got you sitting behind a desk? You want me to make a call?
Nah, I'm all good. People who sit behind desks don't tend to catch so many bullets, you know?
That's him at Taylor's.
This must be the one and only satellite guy.
Taylor's boyfriend out a little up.
The one and only satellite guy. I'm Eric King. Lieutenant Colonel Eric King.
Give the Colonel full site access.
Sir.
I'm telling you,
Footing now.
Queen bitch finds out about this, she's gonna flip her shit.
Oh, Queen bitch. That's my wife.
That's my wife you're talking about.
I had no idea, I'm sorry.
Nice work, Hotshot.
Yeah, it didn't ring true that they're both called King. Wish I had a brain. Could stay his palace, man. They proper fucked it up, didn't they? Rightly so as well. Should have levelled the cunt.
Sir, I'm so sorry. Rachel never said she was married.
We've been working apart this last year. So she's the queen bitch now. She's gone up in the world.
If it helps, we like to think of it as a term of endearment.
I'll try and dig your way out of all now, mate.
Right.
Round,
Let's get you set up.
I hope the bandwidth can cope with the data.
I'll leave the techie stuff to you.
And I'll leave the heavy lifting to you.
Ooh, look at them two. Hitting it
Got a
off.
deal, lady.
What is this place, anyway? Looks like an old ballroom.
That's exactly what it is. I guess Saddam liked to get down on the dance floor.
I think if his dance partner stepped on his foot, it'd be an instant.
Doing the old one too in his flip-flops.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Maybe when we're done, I'll let you spin me around in here.
As long as you don't step on my foot.
Get a room, you two, man. Fucking hell, you only just met her. You're already trying to bomb her over the table. Oh, here she comes. Queen bitch. The missus.
Colonel King.
Mrs. King.
Eric, this is my team. And if you want to brief them, you clear it with me first.
Ooh. I should have called.
I should have warned you I was moving the briefing forward. That's on me. But things escalated, I had to move fast.
I have a duty to my team to stay ahead of the curve.
I understand, Rachel, but CENTCOM has given their orders.
Orders?
I'm now commanding officer. I didn't mean for you to find out like this. Truly. I'm sorry, Rachel.
Somehow I doubt that very much.
Wind your neck in, man.
This is from SOC Central. It confirms that Lieutenant Colonel King has assumed control of this operation.
You're there to do a job,
I'm
not
gonna need access to your network.
worry about who's
I'll
top
patch you
dog.
through. Name?
Dr. Stokes. You can call me Clarice.
Quick pro quo, Clarice.
Dr. Stokes, please prepare the presentation.
You found something?
what you found.
Fuck is that? Modern art or something?
This is footage from the highly classified Kalis program.
That's supposed to mean something to me.
Oh, shut up, you dickhead.
It's a thermal satellite system that I personally pioneered.
Oh, well, I'm impressed. Please, pioneer away.
You behave like this in all your briefings, Corporal?
Boys are just eager to catch a break, sir. No harm meant.
Very well. Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility. This will, of course, require further investigation, but I strongly suspect it's where Saddam's chemical weapons are hidden.
We got you, you son of a bitch.
CENTCOM has given the green light to raid the facility and seize any weapons on site. Hostilities may be over, but there are holdout groups of Republican Guard all over the country. They could deploy those weapons at any time, so we need to move fast. The Army is giving us a ride out there in their helos. On arrival, Lieutenant Kolchak will lead the raid on the facility. Once it's secured, we'll carry out a full weapons inspection. Now listen up. There's been a change of leadership, but Rachel's operational expertise and local knowledge is just as valuable as ever. She'll be flying with us, and I want you all to show her the same respect. Any questions?
What the fuck we waiting for? I'm ready.
It's tribal territory out there, Colonel. Make no mistake. Those people are feral. I take it we're getting their support?
Nah. Too many birds could bring them down on us. We move fast in, fast out.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what your mama said to me.
Hey, careful, boy. If I didn't pull out so fast, it could have been your papi.
All right, that's enough, Merwin. Sir, what's your call?
We're going quiet, yeah, let's not make a big...
We keep this thing small. If it goes south, I'll pull the plug and we can bug out.
With all due respect, I think that's the wrong call.
Well, it's
With
not
all
your
due
choice.
respect, Lieutenant Kolchak, it's not your decision to make.
Exactly.
This feel right to you?
Merwin has a point. If we spin up too many helos, we'll increase our chance of being spotted. Any concerns, see me after the briefing. We go dark until weapons are secured. If we don't break radio silence within 24 hours, CENTCOM will mount a rescue operation.
A lot of shit can go down in 24 hours.
I'll quit being a bitch.
I'm just saying, that's all.
This is why we went to war. This is what gets us out of bed every morning. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we stop Saddam from using these weapons. Be ready in 1 hour. Dismissed. Clarice, help me set up the equipment.
I'm on it.
I don't know, man. This don't feel right. I'm getting this tingle down the back of my neck.
Oh, sweetie. Look, good rub down will sort that right out, huh?
I'm serious. I got a real bad feeling about this.
That's what you get from spending too much time with Eric.
Is there anything you can do?
I'm gonna download the latest satellite data. You can have some alone time with him.
Thank you, Clarice. Eric, we need to talk. There's something I have to tell you.
You should know. It wasn't my decision to take over your operation.
This is our big break.
Rach, this is it? Everything I've worked on these past years. It's ready. This is the big break we've been waiting for.
This isn't about us, Eric.
I just want things to go back to the way they were.
How we left it, things weren't so great between us.
We've been through worse. A lot worse.
Nothing has changed, Eric. You know that. You and I, there is no you and I. It's over.
Please, Rach, don't say that. You're not wearing your wedding ring.
Yeah, because she's born in one of her underlings.
Hey, be careful with that.
Oh, shit, sorry. What you got in that box of tricks anyway?
His
Fuck is that?
lightsaber.
Ultraviolet light. We use it to sweep for explosives.
Let me have a go.
No.
Let me have a go. Like
How much longer for that download, Clarice? I need it ASAP.
Is 5 minutes ASAP enough for you? Downloading data now.
Good. I'll check the satellite maps.
Not the greatest bandwidth.
We work with what we have.
Can you sign this 1348?
Huh?
Equipment release form. Can you...
Oh, sure.
Check all equipment, then check it again.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah, I hear you.
With his wedding ring. So, basically, what his invention, these ground-penetrating satellites have seen, is a void under that village where they're going to go now. So, he believes that's where Saddam's weapons of mass destruction are. They know the weapons of mass destruction that they never actually found in real life, apparently. But obviously we know different. We know that's where the Sumerian temple is. So let's have a look round and see what we can see. What's this? They're phosphorus shells. Or grenades, the one over.
Is this what I think it is?
WP, sir.
White phosphorus?
Yeah, phosphorus.
Just for popping smoke. That's all.
Yeah, just for cover then.
These are only to be used for cover. Understood?
Understood.
Yeah, because if it gets on you, that phosphorus.
After all, Saddam is the one who's breaking weapons conventions, not us.
What's that? Confidential. The survey group becoming operations today, it's imperative to stress the need for mission success. Our military operations need a clear and compelling end state. US forces have been engaged to end the threat of the international community from Iraqi weapons of mass destruction. Until we prove that threat, we cannot rightly justify the invasion under international law. With the cessation of hostilities, the risk of the regime destroying evidence of destruction is heightened. The survey group needs to move quickly to identify and exploit weapons of mass destruction sites and personnel. Our allies in the international community need reassurance that our intelligence services are sound. We look forward to your reports. Signature Simon Fuller, Operations Head, Director of Human Intelligence, DIA. Confidential and personal. So yeah, they're flapping now, aren't they? I mean, this is what actually happened when frigging Bush, they couldn't find weapons of mass destruction, could they? And well, that was the whole apparent cause of them invading Iraq. I mean, we all know it were over oil, really, but I did believe that there were weapons of mass destruction, though, to be honest. Because Saddam was just a straight warmonger, wasn't he? And he were defiant until the end, literally. Never liked him, man. I mean, look how he were living, while the rest of them were fucking living in mud huts and shit. Mission accomplished. President Bush declares end of Iraq hostilities in Iraq. Manny Sherman executed. Killer uncooperative during final hours. Who's Manny Sherman? Subject Survey Group Update. Director of Central Intelligence. Director of Central Intelligence. The objectives of the survey group are as stated. Organise and direct intelligence capabilities across coalition, government agencies and armed forces, US, UK and Australia. Apply intelligence expertise to discover, capture and exploit information on individual facilities and operations relative to weapons of mass destruction. Organise and direct war operations to survey and exploit weapons of mass destruction sites within Iraq. The survey group reports direct to CENTCOM and Director of Central Intelligence. Operational findings in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom to be published quarterly from the 6th of the 1st, 2003. Okie dokie. What's that? Oh, harnesses. Climbing harnesses.
What the hell do we need this crap for? We need to be mobile.
We need to be prepared. The facility is underground, possibly under construction. It's safer this way.
You want me to feel safe? You give me some more shooters.
Relaxed. So you're my technician.
So you're my technician. I've heard about you.
I should fucking hope so. I'm here to keep our gear in check. And if any Iraqis pop their heads up, I'll take them clean fucking off.
You seem pretty confident, Corporal. If you need any assistance with the climbing gear, I'm here to help.
Sure I'll manage, Colonel. Climbing gear. Fucking pencil pusher.
What's climbing gear good with pencil pushing?
Download's complete.
Let's get to the helos.
Last I knew that pencil pushers don't go climbing mountains.
What?
What?
You want to ask me something? I can tell by that look on your face.
What do you think of him?
I take it you're talking about the skipper? He's a nice guy. Around here, nice don't cut it. What do you think of him?
Like he's got something else on his mind?
Yeah, his wife. Your fuckbit. Badra Mandali. Oh, that's Salim. That's the one that the all the game stubborn and courageous. That's the one that the game sites had all mentioned, saying that he was the best character in it. He was the most believable and had the best storyline in it. So, immersives, Salim, immersives.
Zain! And a gate! Zain?
Oh, he's got a present. No, that's so. Find Zain. Happy birthday, Zain. My boy is becoming a man. Love always dead. Oh, so I'm guessing Zain's his son then. And he's part of the defeated Iraqi army. I guess he's just come home because the war's over now. Right, Highgate University Shields. Mr. Zain Othman. Dear Zain, the board has approved your application for admission to Highgate University to read Mythology BA in academic year 2003-2004, which commences on September the 2nd, 2003. This offer is conditional upon your agreement to fulfill the following requirements, failing which the university will deregister you from the course of study offered. A completion of your college studies to the projected AAB standard of grades. Obtaining a student visa from the UK Home Office. We understand that current world events may create complications for your visa application and relocation to the United Kingdom. I assure you that the faculty will assist in and support your visa application in every way. For over 120 years, Highgate University has helped talented young individuals from all walks of life achieve personal success, allowing them to thrive in the educational and professional world. We look forward to embarking on your own journey to success. Sincerely, Andrew McAllister, Director of Admissions. You've achieved something that nobody in this family has before. I'm so proud of you, Zain. Now go back that grade. Love always, Daddy. So his son seems to be doing well and coming over to these sides to do a mythology degree. Why is there a smash picture?
Araf.
Salim. That's his son then. And I'm guessing that's his ex, Salim's mum. Neatly folded and behind picture, so guessing the broke up. She must have run off with Milton, that window cleaner. Got one here. Over here. No. Nothing. Nothing. Let's go have a look down here. There's no in here. What we got in here? Nada. Nix's. Niche. Shabby chic furniture. Nope. No in here. I'm guessing we've got to go in here then. Hello?
Zain?
Zain! Daddy's here! What's this? Mesopotamian mythology. Dr. Shawaki Amanat. We might learn something about what's going on here. The heavens The heavens were no place for mortals. The Sumerians believed that the sky was formed of a configuration of domes, each hewed from a different precious stone. The outermost dome embodied the god of the sky. The middle dome was home to the gods of heaven, and the lowermost dome was the abode of the stars. The number of domes varied between 3 and 7. The number 7 itself had magical properties and reoccurs frequently throughout Mesopotamian myth. 7 demons, 7 thrones, 7 spirits, and 7 gates of the underworld. Oh, go back. What just happened then? The Sumerians and the stars and planets each had their own deities. Utu was the sun, Nana, later altered to as Suin or Sin, was the moon. Nergal was ascribed to Mars, Nabu to Mercury, Marduk to Jupiter, Inannon to Venus, the Ninatu to Saturn. The heavens were truly the abode of the divine, and the earth below was given to humans. No soul could travel upwards in this world view. Instead, they were confined to their earthly domain, even in death. It is no wonder that Sumerians were among the world's first astronomers. They charted the position of stars, identified planets, and plotted the movements of constellations. Although surviving records from the period are incomplete, it is now widely believed that the discoveries of Mesopotamian astronomy were passed on to the Western world and formed the basis of the classical Grecian sky maps. Ooh, learn something new every day. The ancient belief the world was made of earth, sea and sky and enclosed in a box of imperishable tin. What? The underworld known as Ker, or the House of Ashes, that's what the House of Ashes means then, underworld, was where people went when they died. Souls were led to a cavern deep underground where they endured a shadowed existence. Here, the only drink was dust, and the only food was clay. There was no light, only darkness. There were no rewards or punishments for deeds done in life. Instead, a soul's comfort was determined by their burial. As the dead were often buried under or near the home, daily sacrifices of food and drink were made to the spirits of the departed. Family members who poured wine onto a dead person's grave would quench their thirst in the House of Ashes. The message to the living was to live well, be buried richly, and have many descendants who would supply food and drink in the afterlife for years to come. Fucking hell, man. I wonder if that's where the saying comes, you know, where in America they tip bottles of beer out and say, "From my dead homies" or whatever. That's just, it could have originated somewhere that line from that, because it seems that's what they used to do. Oh, will you stop doing that? I'm trying to move down and it's frigging turns page. The dead could return to the earth as ghosts to punish those descendants who did not leave offerings of food and drink to them. Vengeful ghosts could inflict misfortune and sickness on the living. And maladies such as headaches, stomach pains, fever and mental disorders could be attributed to ghosts. Mesopotamian healers ascribed many illnesses to the action of ghosts, while others were caused by gods or demons. So we know a bit more about how the how the Sumerians fought. Sorry, bit of a mad system of belief they had there, didn't they? All them domes and that. It's crazy that. Oh, good old Blighty. What's that there? Oh, it's is that Stonehenge? I think it's Stonehenge. That was probably somewhere where he wants to visit. So he's circling all sites of Mystique, Loch Ness Monster. I think that's Adrian's Wall, isn't it? Oh no, I don't know what that is. It's a horse's head. So yeah, all the sites there that he wants to look at. Well, just to let you know, peeps, you can see there Leeds and Hull. Leeds, York and Hull. Well, I'm originally from Leeds, but I now live probably about halfway between Leeds and Hull there. Somewhere around there is where I am right now. So yeah. Just thought you might be interested in that little pearl of wisdom. There's no one else in here apart from bed there.
Oh, Rabbi Zain Tani.
Oh, Zain, not again. It looks like jewellery or watches or something. Look at it. Yeah, watches. Idiot. Has he been naughty? Hello?
الو انا سليم.
Salim?
سليم جاركو.
Salim from next door.
ابو زين.
Father. Oh, of course, you're back.
ايوه رجعت. هو
Yes, I'm back.
زين مع
with your boy.
مع هو زين مع ابنك؟
Tariq.
ايوه
Yes,
طارق. هما
Tariq.
مع
Are
بعض.
they together? They got the bus into town together about an hour ago. Is everything okay? I ain't gonna tell her about stolen goods. I have a gift for him.
لا لا كله تمام. اصلا كان عيد ميلاده وانا جبت له هديه.
That's so sweet.
لما يرجع ابعتهولي حالا.
I don't know when that will be. You know what the boys are like. Whatever it is,
ابعتهولي لو سمحت.
please. Of course. So he's been into stolen goods then. Gonna knock his chances up for going to university. No, fuck. Not now.
كابتن بصري اهلا.
Captain Buffy, hello. We need to move out now.
انت بتقول ايه سعادتك؟
What are you talking about?
العدو جاي يا سليم.
They're coming, Salim.
العدو جاي علينا
Invaders are
دلوقتي.
flying in.
العدو.
Invaders, Captain? The war is over.
يا
We
فندم
lost.
الحرب خلصت خلاص وخسرنا.
لا ده كلام فارغ. محدش
There
استسلم.
is no surrender
العدو
in the
جاي
name of God.
ودي أرضنا
Saddam,
واحنا
man.
لازم
This is where we
نتحارب
fight
ليها.
back. What an idiot.
شايفينهم؟
We
مطلوب
have eyes on
تأكيد.
them requesting.
يلا شوف
They're
جايين
coming,
علينا.
Salim. We need every single
بقول لك احنا
man.
محتاجين كل راجل في مكانه لحسن طيارتهم توصل عندنا.
I must find my son.
ما اقدرش اعمل ده يا فندم.
I can't do.
ابني
I must
محتاجني.
find my son.
ده أمر يا جندي.
It's an order,
مش طلب.
soldier. Not a request. An order.
ده واجب عليك.
It's your obligation.
فهمت.
So I see. Well, who's he? Tell him that the commander-in-chief has gone. There is no orders anymore. So you're just doing it off your own back now, prick. Tell him to go fuck himself.
خلاص يا دار. دي آخر مهمة.
No more down.
Coyote 2, this is Mailman 2-1 actual. We're on approach.
Here we go.
Mailman 2-1 actual. You're on your own. Good luck and Godspeed.
Roger that. Tango Mike, over.
We'll see you on the other side. On call sign, silence, silence, silence.
He's got a wooden leg. What was that? Right, it's harassment.
Face on, boys. We're coming in fast. Hey, Merwin. What's your mama and the Bermuda Triangle have in common?
Why are you fucking enlightened?
They both swallow Marines.
Yeah, that's pretty good, boy. Hey, look. Your mama's so nasty. I called her for phone sex, now I got a fucking ear infection.
Well, damn. How long you been sitting on that one?
Oh, yeah, you like that? I got a shit ton more of those bad boys lined up.
Yeah, that's what your mama said.
You two want to cut the bullshit and focus on the mission?
Oh, shut up, man.
Hey! Only one place I let a woman boss me around like that, alright? That's between the sheets.
I'm surprised your mom lets women into your bedroom. Don't want her getting jealous now.
Damn right.
Hey! The fuck y'all laughing at?
Sergeant K, I need you to establish contact with the AWACS CP on 4-hour intervals. Sergeant K, are you with me?
Yeah, I got it. Contact CP every 4 hours.
All good, buddy?
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm straight.
What's going on in there?
Just some shit I gotta work through, man. It's all good. I'm chill.
Got your back.
Got your back, Nikki. No matter what.
I know it.
Make sure you do. Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi? What's that, some kind of Boy Scout thing?
It's a Marine thing. It means always loyal.
So what, it's supposed to be lucky?
Marines have a boatload of superstitions.
Hit me with one.
Alright, check it out. They say to never look back when you're disembarking the helo. Otherwise you curse the whole team.
That's gotta be about the stupidest thing I have ever heard.
Yeah, well maybe.
Why risk
But as I see it, why take a chance?
Exactly.
Eyes forward at all times. You look backwards in a war zone. It's no wonder you get your ass shot off.
Good to go, Marines. It's what we were sent here to do, and may God be my witness. We're gonna succeed.
Amen to that, brother. Hoorah! Hoorah!
Hoorah! Let's do this shit. They're flying low just outside Badra. We're attacking them now. Don't lose sight of them. Captain, over there! It's true, things do fly. What a dickhead. Our original. We hadn't heard that one before. Jason, target LZ. Landing low.
Joey! How the fuck did you have to go and do that?
Oh, it made him look back. What an idiot. Why would you do that? If someone believes something enough, it can cause issues. Because his mind's going to be on that now instead of on the mission, thinking that they're all cursed.
الامريكان العساكر الامريكان
American soldiers are here.
Sir, we've been made.
Yeah, don't shoot them.
Awaiting orders.
They're unarmed. Fan out and hold fire.
Fan out and hold fire. We're gonna psyops this shit.
Fucking open fire. I don't think so. What, on unarmed civilians?
احنا الامريكان.
We are the US.
احنا الجيش الامريكاني.
Exit the building with your hands up. Raised above your heads. We mean you no harm. See?
Down! Down! On your face now! Hands behind your back!
Clear! Compound is secure. Prisoners are playing ball.
Roger. Get Corporal Merwin to pop yellow smoke at the LC and bring in the Colonel.
Right, people. I'm going to leave it there because it's coming up to an hour now. I think it is an hour. Or very close to. So yeah, there we go. Part 1, done and dusted. Me old cocker spaniels. So yeah, it's, as always, I mean, part 1's always like a get to know the characters and the situation and a bit of backstory and stuff like that. So there's never much action in part 1, as with any films that same out that they always set the stance in part 1 or the beginning of the film. So yeah, so we know where we are now. The Sumerians were frigging felt they were cursed back 2,200 and odd years before Christ. They were sacrificing their own, hundreds of their own people, thinking that that's what the gods wanted. But clearly it's these frigging monsters or demons or whatever they are that were the real reason that people were dying, or what they thought were a curse or whatever. So yeah, we saw that first, and then obviously we've just got there now to the point where we're above this Sumerian temple now, modern day. And they think that that's where the weapons of mass destruction are. So it should all get good now in part 2. So yeah, apart from that, if you want to support Immersion Gaming, as always, and say thank you for the effort that goes into providing these videos, all you have to do, like I always say, just click the thumbs up button under the video, the like button. Also, if you put any comments on, like any suggestions or feedback or any just comments about the game itself, you know what I mean, it all helps. Apparently the liking, like I said before, the liking and putting comments on then helps the algorithm push this video out to more people. And if you really want to help this channel grow and support us, like I say all along, it's all you have to do is just click that subscribe button, which is completely free, doesn't cost you a penny. All it does is put my channel in your favourites, but it helps us out immensely, and I would be very, very grateful if you could do that. It's just an easy way to say thanks and show support for this channel and help me make it something that it can be. And I'm aware of the people that have already supported us and took that couple of seconds out to press that button for me, and I really appreciate it, and believe me, I won't forget it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not much to ask, is it? You know, and it just shows that you don't mind helping others out. You know what I mean? And like I said, I really appreciate it, and I won't forget it. But yeah, thanks peeps, thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it, and obviously things are just going to get better and better as the episodes go on. So I'll get straight on with it now. Decoding it, exporting it, uploading it, editing it. I'll get all that done like tonight, and then I'll start the process of uploading it to YouTube so that it's on for tomorrow night. I'll get it on for like 8, 9 o'clock again, so when everyone's home from work and chilled. So yeah peeps, and then we'll crack on with part 2 tomorrow night. So thanks again for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye.